tangoing with them in the spirit realm.
And Lance, I heard that your father, you know, he sent you to ghost school when you were a kid.
Yeah, he thrust me into boarding school.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I mean, that was rough.
You used that verb very liberally.
Well, I mean, listen, sometimes you gotta, all right? And sometimes you gotta go to boarding school and realize what it's like.
So, I mean, I never got the chance to go to this ghost boarding school. I mean, what'd you learn there? I mean, what'd you guys...
I learned a lot of things. Fucking Bill, all right? And you know what? Maybe, you know, I'm not at liberty to talk about some of these things because we keep them locked behind the wealth of our family and millions of dollars plunged into. And I mean, holy shit, we plunged money into that school, right? I mean, they named an entire building after us because of all the contributions we've made.
Oh, right. The Nut Thrust Research Institute.
Right. Nut Thrust Hall is what we call it. We call it Nut Thrust Hall.
What's funny about that, Nut Thrust Hall has been decrepit since 1987.
Oh, well,
It's been a long career. All right, can you give him a break? It's been a long career, you know.
Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. That wasn't cool. That
was a little out of pocket, Chuck.
Something's afoot here.
Oh yeah?
Bill. Something's afoot.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to say we've got a ghost among us, but
don't say that. Don't say those two words.
Be very careful with your next sentence.
The comment section
Chuck.
will be absurd.
But Lance is being a little...
Now listen, Chuck. I understand your trepidation behind accepting Mr. Nutthrust into this allegiance of quality ghost hunters, but the Nutthrust family...
Mr. Nutthrust! What's the biggest ghost you've ever hunted?
6.5 inches with a circumference of at least 4.
Is this full ghost size or just the size of the ghost's genitals,
That's
Mr.
all
Nutthrust?
Listen, there are very few things that matter when you're talking about ghost hunts.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, I mean, all I really care about is, you know, what they got going on downstairs. So, you know, that's what I talk in. That's how I base my entire reality. Okay, so forgive me if I seem to fixate on that kind of stuff.
This is a cruel joke that God is playing on me. I did not come here to fuck ghosts, boys.
This is a meeting of the minds. I agree, Chuck. We do need to get back on track here to talk about, you know, for our listeners out there, our ghost listeners, love you to ghost. We got to talk about, you know, our experience as ghost hunters in our long career. We've had a long career, very we're very
long career,
blessed.
Years. It's fuck. I mean, holy shit.
Indeed.
A thick career.
I saw the eyes of the goat gobbler.
Our accolades go on for a long time. I mean, you start talking about all the things I've accomplished, you won't finish for a long time, you know.
Indeed. And
I got spooned by the spectral spooner.
So Chuck,
8 hours
I was wondering
alone.
if, you know,
Haunted
we
hospital.
could start with you. I mean, you know, we've all in this ghost business, we get our one big bust. We get that first ghost.
Don't call it that. Don't call it that in a room full of people that have ghost sex.
One
Don't
big
call it your
bust.
one big bust.
Oh, tell me more about that
We
big
got our
bust.
one big
Bill.
hit. Our one
Bill's big bust. That's
big
what I
thrust.
call it.
When
Bring your family together with Optus. Share a massive 250 gigs of data per month across 4 SIMs with the Optus Family Mobile Plan. It starts with yes.
Good grammar and spelling are important. But if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and emails that get the job done, you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better. Grammarly works where you work, on your computer or your phone. Imagine what you could do with the secrets of the world's best writers at your fingertips, anytime you need them. Are you ready to give it a try? Installation is simple and free. Visit Grammarly.com today.
And an outcast. You must face a true Jedi Master.
Who?
Master Shock.
When we're thrust
Big
into
thrust.
into the ghost hunting business, you know, when we throw ourselves into the this sort of fantastic,
When we come all over haunted places.
when we come to where the ghosts are, we get things done. And I'm wondering, Chuck, what was sort of, you know, your first ghost hunting time? I mean, tell us about that big hit, that big thrust that, you know, made you addicted to the craft. Come on, Chuck.
You really want to know?
Come on, Chuck. Come on. Don't be a fucking asshole, Chuck. Come
We
on.
need to rally the Emperor's enemy.
Chuck, you son of a bitch. Come on, Chuck, you motherfucker. Come on.
You really, really, really want to know?
Chuck, I'm not gonna ask you another time, man. I'm waiting here, all right? The audience, they gotta know, Chuck. Come on, fuck.
Listen, Bill. Chuck is obviously thinking about a very, very important story to him. So you open your mouth one more time, and I'll thrust my big old cock in it.
Oh,
all right?
man, but Bill fucking's gonna turn that thing around and trust it into
rescued his daughter
So,
What are you talking about,
Who
Bill?
knows, man?
I can't
Chuck?
find him.
Who does
First
know
ghost-
what the
first
fuck that
ghost
was
I
about?
ever dealt with.
When?
First ghost I ever dealt with. The spoon feeder.
The spoon feeder. Oh, I've heard tale. I've heard tale. The spoon
Yeah,
feeder.
yeah. Oh,
I
I've
was
heard
just
all
a
about
child.
that.
I was just a child.
Yeah.
My mother would say to me, "Close your eyes, little Chuck," and I did. And when I did,
Force is strong in you, my
he
boy.
came. And I felt the light, sensation of a spoon floating into my mouth, feeding me something, but there was nothing there. I opened my eyes again, and it was my mother standing there. But the ghost was never even there.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
Years. I
Your
tried
mom
searching.
was the ghost all along.
What the hell are you saying?
What? I thought that was...
Why are you?
Miss.
Who are you?
No. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt that spoon. I couldn't see anything. It was completely dark. Completely dark, but I still felt it. And I opened my eyes, but all I saw there was my mom. It always managed to get away. It always managed to get away from me.
Oh, I
am just
see.
now
The
learning
classic
that
mom
truth fight
switcheroo. That's the oldest ghost trick in the book.
my
Yeah,
It's the
ghosts
oldest
do
ghost
that.
trick
They
in the
do that.
book.
They do that. Well, hey, I mean, if you would let Lance tell
Lance.
you a bit about
Tell
you a
us.
bit about a ghost's eye.
My doctor was possessed. My doctor was abducted
What?
by ghosts.
What are you talking about? That has nothing
He
to
said
do.
to me, I told him of the spoon feeder. He said to me, "Chuck, you don't have object permanence."
We arrived.
I said, "Doctor, what do you mean?"
What is object permanence?
He took his
Doctor,
hands,
you were not here a moment ago, and now
he
you're
moved
here.
his
Where did you
hands
come
toward
from?
his face, and then he was immediately abducted by ghosts. How? Where did he go?
And that's why you became a ghost hunter.
That's when I knew.
I'm raising my glass to you right now. You can't see it, but I'm raising my glass.
Thank you. Thank you. What was your? When did you know?
Well,
When did
I'll
you
tell
know?
you when I knew. I'll tell you when I knew. Chuck, it was, I mean, it was honestly, it was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago when I became a ghost hunter.
You went through all the ghost boarding school?
Yeah.
and you-
Oh yeah. The boarding school is actually pretty quick onboarding. You know, it's just.
Weird.
Oh,
it's
you were
honestly
just
they've
there.
scaled back. They've scaled it back.
Must be a very
They've
short
scaled
board.
it back because of the pandemic, and now it's just a series of online questionnaires. And then you get a little piece of paper you could print out on your HP inkjet
There you go.
4550, and then you're set.
Lance, I think you just
But
did a
hey,
BuzzFeed
Lance
quiz.
is talking. All right, Lance is talking.
And he
Let me
speaks
tell
in
you
third
about.
person.
Hey, let me tell you about the. I mean, this is a real killer. This is a real killer. Let me tell you
Thrust
about
it on
the.
me. Thrust it on me.
Stop! Stop! Let me fucking finish a goddamn sentence.
Thrust it all over me.
Let me tell you about the eyelid liquor. The eyelid liquor, you know?
I've heard tale.
Oh, I'm sure you've heard a tale of the eyelid liquor.
Who
The eyelid
hasn't?
liquor. Oh, I mean, holy shit. I mean, you think you're in a Tyler, the Creator song featuring Kelly Uchis, or whoever the fuck that is. Because whenever you close your eyes, that's when the eyelid liquor comes out. And he shows you everything you've ever wanted. But only when you're closing your eyes. You see, the eyelid liquor comes up with images, flashing images. It shines exactly what you want to see. But when you open your eyes, it's gone. It's not there anymore. You see, the eyelid liquor, for me, two weeks ago, I knew I was in the presence of one when I blinked, and then...
Oh, it's a species.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You didn't know?
I knew I was in the presence of an eyelid liquor.
You sure you weren't just
when
crying?
I was just doing work. I was just doing work on my computer, and I
Yeah.
closed my eyes for a second to focus in real hard on my work. And all of a sudden, I see Twitch.television just chatting section, and oh my God, Amaranth. There was a girl in a hot tub,
Okay. What happened
and
next?
she was just there, and she was
What
writing.
happened next?
She was writing subscribers on her arms, and I just. And she was trying on lingerie in the hot tub.
There is a lot of
She was
unnatural
trying on
activity
lingerie in the
happening
hot
here.
tub, and I closed my eyes, and there she was, and I opened it, and it was gone.
A
It was just my
terrifying
Google
sight.
Doc. It was my Google Doc. Explain that. Explain that. Explain how the eyelid
Science
liquor.
can't. Science can't.
And that's why we're in the
Science
business.
never will.
You see, the bad thing about the eyelid liquor is that it gives you exactly what you want, but just for that split second. And what I did that night, fellas, I'm not proud of. But I took my 100 Thieves branded flashlight, and I put 3 Energizer batteries that came included with the flashlight in it.
Yeah.
And I turned it on.
That's so convenient.
And I said, I will see again. And I put it onto the strobe mode, which Oh, shit!
We have a live possession! We have a live possession happening right now on the show!
What?
Fuck!
Talk
A
to
live
us!
possession!
Talk to us!
Oh, shit!
Demon!
Fuck!
I invoke your true name! Bill, begin the curse cipher.
Sikaro Mararimeto
Very good.
Makaria.
Demon, reveal to us your true intentions!
Pikamoro Makayendi Tokabarika.
Tickle my balls!
Unis Anis.
Unis honest!
Unis Anis.
Show me what you are! Let go of Lance! What was his last name again? Fuck, what is it?
Not thrust.
Not. Let go of Lance, not thrust! We have to thrust him out of his body. We have to thrust him out of his body, Bill.
I'll
Ready?
cheer him on. Lance. 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 Lance.
All right. That didn't work. I'm gonna have to use the sword.
All right, you have a sword.
The sword of Bahamrith, demon of fire.
I think it's
Oh,
done.
he's-
I think
he's-
it's done.
is- are you sure?
You don't have to use the sword.
Put
I
the
have the
sword
sword
away,
out
Chuck.
right now.
No, you don't have
Put
to
the
use it.
sword away, Chuck, you
serious?
maniac.
Yeah, no, I'm good. You don't have to
There's
use
no, because I can, like, if there's any spectral energies, I can cut through them. I mean,
Our ghost listeners love you to death. Chuck's got a sword. So.
it. See, there's one more thing about the window liquor. The eyelid liquor.
we don't speak of the window liquor.
No. I just
We don't
invoked
speak.
it. I just fucking invoked it.
And I'm not talking about the window liquor you see on the sill of a bar.
There's one thing about the eyelid liquor is that if you defeat it, it grants you your vision. And if you look, gentlemen, on twitch.tv/justchatting, the bounties on that site right now. Amaranth, Indie Fox, Cutie Cinderella, Hot Tub Streams. The
I've never
Nicole
heard
T.
these.
Big Daddy.
Cool 18 seconds.
Rawr.
Going into my final fight. As long as Big Vader doesn't fuck me here. Oh, this would be a world record or just over. Definitely a PB. Ooh, that's clean. That's clean. I'm gonna let the end cutscene play out because that was very clean.
Excellent. Lord Vader was a broken shadow of his former self. I knew that one day you would replace him. You have just one final test. Destroy your ties to the Jedi, and at last you will be a Sith Lord. You have betrayed your master and your allies. I knew that you would betray me as well. And now, you have doomed yourself and your friends. You had such promise. You could have been my successor, my equal. But now... But I may still have some small use for you.
Let's fucking go. World record.